And look who we have helping us today. Say hi, Rodney. Yeah, knock the dirt off in my driveway. That's all right. There's plenty of it there.
Now we bury you in it. Bury you in the hedge first.
Hey guys, AJ here with Richardson Tree Farms. We're out here this morning. We're going to put some trees in the ground, get some stuff done here. We've got about 75 put in the ground out here. We're going to space them out in the main lot, and then we got some more up front there. We're going to get them done, get them put in today as well. That's going to be our little transplant bed. Those are some Fraser firs. They're really small, so we're going to keep an eye on those, keep them a little closer to the house. That way they're easy to take care of and out of the wind, still get some sun up there. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to mix up our, let's see here. We're going to mix up our root dip, okay? And it is Ecto-Endo root dip. And what this does, it helps the roots take moisture in, keep moisture, stuff like that. So we're gonna get it mixed up real quick and go through, trim some trees or trim some roots off some of the transplants, and see if we can get them in the ground. So hang tight and we'll be with you shortly. There. All right, that looks pretty good. May have to add a little bit more water to it. All right, so we've got some Colorado blue spruces here. These are 2.2s, 12 to 18 inches. Got several of them. Got 25 of those. We've got our Norway spruces over here. They are 2.2s as well. They're 16-24, so they're pretty good sized guys. But we're going to take these, get these in the ground. Don't look like we're going to have to do a whole lot of root trimming on most of these. They do have some J roots on them. You can see them sticking off the side of here. So we'll try and get those pointed down the ground just a little bit. So, but anyway, I've got them sitting here in a bucket of water. That way they don't dry out. I don't think that's going to be a big issue today, but that's what it is. So I'm going to go grab the tractor. I'm going to put some holes in the ground real quick. Then we'll come back and start putting trees in. We've already got these marked out. You can see a little orange dot on the ground. It is right there. We went through and marked all these spots out here earlier. So we're going to take and drill us a hole real quick. Boy, that old clay's still pretty damp. All right, guys, so I want to show y'all something real quick. You may ask why it is that I'm doing this way. You can tell there's a big difference once I start getting deep down in the hole, that the soil, I've gotten the topsoil down as far as I can get it. I don't know if you can necessarily see. We'll try and get a look here, but you can see a line. This soil up here got a lot of clay in it. Got a lot. That's a lot of clay. And like I said, I've been making some amendments. I've got some good topsoil, but every time I put a tree in the ground, there's clay down in the bottom of these holes. I'm trying to put good topsoil down in the hole, so that way it's got a lot of nutrients, stuff like that, deep for it to get to. So that's the main reason why I'm using the auger. Well, I can get a little deeper than anything I've got to get down in the ground here with. But like I said, you can look across there. You can see the difference in the topsoil versus what's deep in the holes. Like a lot of clay around here, so we'll get these put in the ground. So I got called into work. Took up about 3 hours. I was planning on being out here planting, but you know, work comes first. Got to have that paycheck. Miranda, Rodney, the kids, they all stayed behind, put the trees in the ground that we had, the blue spruces up front here. And so those are now done. We're going to head back here to the backfield. I'm going to show you how we lay out all of our rows. So basically I take a long tape measure out every 8 feet. We do 8 by 8, take that tape measure, orange spray paint, mark on the ground where it's going to be at, just put a little dot there. That gets our 8-foot spacings, go down the row, and then stretch it tight in between each dot and mark them. Come out pretty square that way. And the reason we were doing 8 foot is because the finish mower on the tractor is a 72-inch mower. It's 6-foot wide finish mower. I was using it. It's gotten a little bit tight. I know over time it was going to get really tight getting in between the trees. So what I have done is I picked up a small little riding lawn mower for real cheap and got it up and running. I've got a video coming for that here shortly. Anywho, we'll head back here to the back and I'll show you what we got going. But what happened, I don't know if you can tell in the video or not, but we twisted the shaft off. So what occurs is, I told you, we had some gravel back there. Apparently we had a great big rock, big boulder. I took and scraped the top of it off with the tractor. Couldn't even come close to budging it. Felt around with the shovel a little bit. It's big. So apparently we went down right beside it, and in doing so, twisted the shaft off. Those happen. So theoretically, that shear pin right there, shear bolt, should have twisted off before the shaft did. But apparently it seized on there. I tried to take it out, ended up just twisting the bolt off. I'll have to drill it out, get it out of there. But the shaft may be seized into the U-joint. If so, have to get the cutting torch out, wash it off there, and put a new U-joint on it and rebuild the shaft a little bit. Since it doesn't turn at a high rate of speed or anything like that, it should be all right. But we just rebuild one end of it. So that's what we've got going on with that. And luckily nobody got hurt. Got it stopped in time before the PTO shaft started really flopping around on the back of the tractor. So anywho, back to planting. Okay, so we got all our trees planted. 50 Norway spruce back here. Needless to say, our auger broke, so we had to finish it up with the post hole diggers. These things happen. We'll get it fixed. We'll get it repaired, and we'll have it ready to go next time. It's just a lot easier to get in with the post hole digger because whenever I'm filling in rows and stuff, I can get down the row, back it in, get it where it needs to be at, and punch a hole. And that way, like I said, I'm trying to pull up some of the clay, get some good dirt down in the hole around the tree, so that helps. But anywho, I was going to go up and do a video up front there of the transplant bed, and I think I'm going to split that off into another video because this one here may be kind of long. So I'll probably try and post it just about the same time I get all these done. So appreciate y'all watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys next time.